Hey, it's Marco here in Croatia, specifically on the Dalmatian coast in the city of Zadar. Today I'm talking about property taxes, or the lack of property taxes in Croatia. Behind me is a high-end condo complex where I happen to own a unit. So let me show you around a bit. So my Canadian friends would be absolutely shocked to know that I pay zero taxes in Croatia. So I don't earn any income in Croatia, so obviously I don't pay income tax. There's no vacant property tax. There's no property tax whatsoever. And there's also no capital gains. So this condo that I own in this high-end building, one day when I sell it, if I sell it for a profit, I pay zero tax, which is absolutely crazy in my opinion. Let me show you something here at the front entrance. These are the mailboxes. This is my mailbox Juras. This is the person behind me or beside me, Otto. If you know something about last names, you'll know that Otto is not a Croatian last name. That is a very common German last name. And because of these taxation structures, Croatia is a very attractive place for people from abroad to park their money, because you can come here as someone that's well off from Germany, France, elsewhere, buy property here and pay zero taxes in one of the most beautiful countries in the world. You can use the infrastructure, the nature, everything, and pay zero tax. That is absolutely insane. The local Croatian working at a supermarket for 800 euros a month pays way more tax than a rich foreigner buying real estate in Croatia. The other problem you get, with these three buildings behind me is with all the foreign ownership, most of the units in these buildings sit completely vacant, which means locals have less inventory to rent, have less inventory to buy. It's no shock that, to me anyway, that hundreds of thousands of Croatians are leaving Croatia searching for better opportunities. Behind me here is an entire neighborhood being built of luxury condos that are primarily going to be bought by foreigners, and primarily the units are going to sit vacant. I estimate in this neighborhood, there's buildings all over the place being built right now. I estimate that probably 50% of the people buying in this neighborhood are going to be foreign, working and living outside of Croatia. So why aren't Croatians for property tax? I mean, that's obvious, no one wants to pay tax, but why not even vacant property tax? Why not tax the rich? A couple of reasons there. First of all, Croatians feel like they're already taxed enough. Sales tax in Croatia is 25%. That's kind of understandable, but if you generate taxes through property taxes, you can lower other taxes. Mind you, a lot of Croatians are going to come back with a counter argument that the government, the politicians, are going to steal it all anyway because it's corrupt. And the other reason is a lot of Croatians have places in the countryside they inherit, etc. They don't want to pay tax on that, even though those properties are worthless compared to these luxury condos. In my opinion, at the very least, there should be a vacant property tax so that foreigners buying luxury property in Croatia have to pay at least a bit of tax for having a place in one of the most beautiful countries in the world. The other crazy thing I think you'll find if you're from Canada or the US is if you buy a luxury condo in this building and you have to sell it 10 years down the road, you're making a profit. There's no capital gains, which is also absolutely hilarious. So the effect of no property taxes whatsoever, no capital gains, is we're going to get a lot of foreigners from the EU buying in Croatia, from Germany, France, etc. And in my opinion, long-term, Croatia is going to become the nursing home or the retirement home of Europe. It's going to be just neighborhoods like this with tens and tens of buildings sitting vacant, older foreigners, and the young people in Croatia, because they have nowhere to live, they can't afford to rent, they can't afford to purchase, they're going to leave Croatia seeking better opportunities. And I think that's quite sad, in my opinion. That's it for now. Marco from Croatia.